Hey, getaway, Alex here. I'm a crew member that works on board, filming right now from beautiful Barcelona, Spain, and this is my cruising story.
So the itinerary looks like this. From Barcelona we went to Cannes, then had overnight in Livorno, stop in Civitavecchia and Naples, one sea day, and stops in Ibiza and Palma de Mallorca. 9 days Mediterranean cruise.
If you're up to this experience, let's go. I'll guide you through this vlog of mine.
Now, what to expect from this vlog? I'm going to be showing you different aspects of my work. Well, my lifestyle is on board the cruise ship. At this time, I'm on Norwegian Breakaway. I'm working as assistant cruise director. It means I'm supporting our entertainment team and also hosting different activities, managing the activity staff, or as we call them, crew staff, and doing much more. For example, this morning starts for me on the bridge, where I'm doing the debarkation announcements for the cruise that just came to an end. You can check it out on a previous video, but it also begins the new cruise and beautiful sunrise here in Barcelona. This is the part of my job that I adore.
Alright, I'm leaving the bridge. My morning portion is done. I was on the bridge starting at 5:15, now it's 10. I need to stop by the office very quick, and then I'm gonna be having a little break. Well, almost 4 hours break till 2, when I need to go back on the bridge one more time for embarkation announcements already. Yeah, that's that. That's the life of assistant cruise director. So the day started for me already. You can check that in a previous video. And I'm starting with a little bit of washing my clothes. Dirty laundry stay. Dirty laundry wash.
Now my entitlement allows me to use the privilege and have the laundry service. However, I prefer to wash my socks and my underwear myself.
Alright, laundry halfway there. I had a breakfast and now I will join my bed. While I was busy, somebody already took my laundry for me. Well, I snoozed, but luckily it was waiting for me like this.
So our sail away party usually happens at the poolside, so everybody could actually enjoy the sail away, and it's very hyped. We introducing our team, all our teams, because it's not only the crew staff team, it's also the recreational staff, it's also the youth counselors, and much more. Once again, this is just a little sample of how our sail away celebration at the breakaway looks like.
Ooh, so nice to be indoors. We were just finishing the sail away party for 1 hour under the sun, jumping with our guests. Our cruise director is very energetic. My team is very energetic. Me, I hope, I'm very energetic. Now I have 1 hour of a rest. Wow. The afternoon vibe of the port of Barcelona. I don't know if that's how you imagine Barcelona, but that's Barcelona industrial. It kind of reminds me Athens from this angle. I changed and I'm ready to go for the Welcome Aboard show, where I have my part with my team. Just a little introduction. And it's time for me to do the party. Party. Welcome Aboard party. I finished the party. Well, actually, ask my team to finish. I started the party, stay there for 20 minutes, and now I'm going back to my cabin because I'm tired. 5:30 in the morning I woke up. Our first port, this is Cannes. And we are running tendering operation. Look. The tender boat just passing by right there. What a view. Look, the food is here.
nice company, and also
We're all
the
gonna
tender.
drink.
We are. Some people just having, like, eating, and I'm bothering them with a video. Anyway, follow us for more.
Your food.
Showing the food and my companion food. And because there's a big chance that somebody from Argentina, maybe your parents, are watching. Say hi.
Seguro. Hello.
Say hi.
Hola.
Maybe only them are watching. Shout out also to my lovely parents, my lovely family, and all parents who are watching this content. Thank you in advance. We continue. I want to show this yacht and a luxury cruise ship right there. Sometimes when I look at this yacht, I'm asking myself, what am I doing wrong? So I'm not there on that yacht. So finished the tendering, then I got a lunch, and then got something from the office and gonna be working from my cabin. Just want to share a couple of things from previous cruise. First of all, I was very surprised when somebody stopped by. I was making a walk around one day, and then I met that gentleman several times. He was with his family, and he said to me, hey, get away. And I was like, no, it's breakaway. He's like, no, but that's what you say on your channel. And I was like, wow. So I met actually my spectator in person, and I felt so nice, but so weird, kind of timid a bit. I don't know. In my case, it's weird that I feel shy or timid, whatever. But it was very weird to meet somebody who actually watching the channel in person, not your family. Yeah, that's that. Also, another thing I just wanna as well share, especially for those of you. I want to put it in the right words, but again, we are working here 6 months. Some of us more, some of us a little bit less, but my assignment is 6 months. 6 months on board. And it means every day, no matter what, I need to be in a good mood. I need to smile. I need to show the same level of energy. And obviously, we are all humans. Sometimes you have good days, sometimes you have a bad day, sometimes something popped up, something, I don't know, sometimes you can sneeze, sometimes you can feel under the rain, whatever. It's like sometimes you have a headache, but you need to go and work. And then sometimes you're meeting some guests who again, they're on vacation, but especially the youngsters, and they challenging you with something like, oh, you didn't go to the party last night. Well, but the party happened. Yes, but you were not there. Yeah, but my team was there, like DJ was there. Yeah, I skipped the party because I had so many other things to do. You're like, yeah, but you were supposed to be there. I was like, excuse me. Anyway, party happened. Yes. Was it good? Okay. Anyway, and then they not supposed to know that I was in the office preparing already so many other things that pop up, and tomorrow I needed to wake up at 5 in the morning because 5:30 I already had to do morning announcements and blah blah blah. Anyway, another busy evening, which was not supposed to be busy, but it turned out to be busy. So many things popped up, but I'm doing the 80s party now. Let's go, let's rock and roll. My 80s party is done. It's already 11:59 p.m. but I needed to stop by the office and do some stuff. I don't know how to say a couple of words about the behavior of some of our guests, but let's say like this: even though this is vacation and everybody have fun, but still, even though you get a couple of drinks, you still need to stay human, right? Otherwise, just don't go over the limit, right? Anyway, if you go over the limit, then it might cause some troubles, especially for people around you.
Anyway, I just don't want to be philosophical, but you know, sometimes when you're sober and you need to deal with somebody who's under affection, it's not easy. And then they try to prove you something, and then in the spot, it just like there's no time to deal with it because you, for example, hosting the party, they try to prove you something. Anyway, keep on rolling, baby.
Morning next day, Livorno, and it's the day when I have a inspection. Beautiful day. So the day started for me with unexpected inspection. It's like public area inspections. Last call inspection, public area inspection. And yeah, now it's done. Now I can go and I can have a lunch. Have eaten already, stopped by the office to get my computer so I can work from the comfort of my stateroom. Just much more comfortable. And yeah, the day goes on. We are in Livorno overnight today. That's the port of Livorno. I'm not getting off today because our cruise director got off, so somebody needs to be in charge. So that's me. So I'm gonna be around. I'm gonna be around. Gangway is done. Stopping by the office. Need to change for the evening. My gangway is done. Welcoming the guest is done. Now I'm gonna need to go change. It's almost 7 p.m. here in Livorno, but the weather is amazing. It's around 30 degrees Celsius, maybe 28 by now, but still nice. Super hot. Now, by the way, today during the gangway, one at the gangway and one right now passing by on an open deck, I met a guest who said, "Oh, we watch your videos," and that's so motivational because, you know, after I see that some videos getting like 30, 40 views, sometimes I'm like, why am I even doing this? But then I'm like, yeah, I watch them, so I have an idea how the tendering looks like or the shuttle buses. So that's kind of motivational. That's keeping me in the game. Thank you. Had nice eventful evening today. Walk around with cruise director, then we spoke about life, and then I stopped by somebody's calling to eat. Talking about life of assistant cruise director. As assistant cruise director, you're getting calls all the time. Literally sometimes during the night. And if you're not flexible, if you cannot, or if you need your time, if you need your schedule, this job is not for you. You basically, your schedule is up in the air. Something gonna pop up, something gonna call. And obviously you need to always show positive attitude and answer with a smile and willingness to help with a can-do attitude. I don't know if I mentioned that, but today I received 2 feedbacks from the guest, and they were saying that they've watched some videos. They said, hey, get away, and it was so motivational. I'm still very inspired. If you're watching this, consider subscribing. I'm not sure for how long I'm here on this channel and if I'm still gonna keep on doing that, but for now I do have inspiration for by this time for over a year running this channel since I restarted. And yeah, I appreciate each and every like, comment, subscription, all that jazz. So thank you in advance. We continue. Interesting thing or thought came to my mind. Well, I hope. Anyway, I want to say it out loud, spell it out. Let's put it this way. It's difficult to measure our job and our impact on overall guest experience here on board, for example, because we do entertainment and, you know, it's difficult to measure how. For example, today I was around for last hour, walking around different recreation areas and stuff. You know, I could do it 45 minutes. I could be in my office and don't do it at all. So those things are like, you know, they're somewhere in the air, up in the air. Also, I could be there 24/7. That's what actually Probably, the scores would have asked me to do that, to be there, visible and stuff. But at the same time, you as a person, as assistant cruise director, you need to pace yourself. Cruise director as well, even more than that, you need to pace yourself. Because, for example, if you're going to give away 150% today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, you're going to burn out. And it happened to a lot of us, most of us, especially if you're working every day. Once again, we are not normal people, we're crazy people. We work in every day. In my case, 6 months. In case of cruise director, 4 months. It's applicable to our particular company, probably similar to other companies right there. But yeah, that's my thoughts. Again, if you are planning to become assistant cruise director, or you just step up as assistant cruise director or cruise director, you know what? Pace yourself. You cannot do all the job. All right. That's why you have team. That's why you have your staff to delegate some of it. It's not that you're trying to get rid of the job, no, but you need to do the strategic stuff. You need to do the main stuff, main announcements, be there, be visible, be there for the guest. But again, remember that you have your team to support you, your kids club team, your crew staff team, your recreational staff team, your musicians there, your theatrical team there, technical team, and much, much, much more. I changed for the 90s party. Let's do this. Ready? Good morning. It's a new day, new adventures. We're still in Livorno. And we're gonna be doing the drill. This day gonna start with a drill. And then I have so many other things to do. And then all our entertainment team was scheduled for the video training for the new game show, Famous Riffs, install of which was supposed to start the next cruise. So we would need to be prepared for that. And then there was a lunchtime, and I was very surprised to see Ukrainian borscht. Look what we got here. Ukrainian borscht. The only thing, it's with meat. Wow. You want to be in my vlog?
Yes, I am now.
Guys, I'm trying Ukrainian borscht, first time in my life, on board. Let's see. This is a food vlog. It transformed my travel vlog transformed the food vlog. Are you ready? It's actually good. Not the same one as my mom or grandma would do, but wow.
Exclusively for you.
Thank you very much. Enjoying beautiful meal with my team. Hello. Follow us for more exclusive content. We're gonna go viral, guys. Are you ready?
Yes.
Lunch with the team is done. I enjoyed that Ukrainian borscht. Now grab my computer and I need to do something. I have maybe 2 hours before the gangway. I need to finish the schedule, do some much paperwork, but I'll do it from the comfort of my stateroom. Follow me for more videos like this. Feel free to subscribe, leave me your comment, like, all that jazz. I kindly appreciate that. Thank you once again. So we are still in Livorno, as you see. I got a video about Livorno on my channel, and Livorno, it's a gateway to Tuscany, Florence, Pisa, Lucca, and much, much more. This is all starts here. And sometimes our gangway duty transformed to the pier party. That's where we're meeting and greeting a guest. We have a red carpet for them, and all the officers, staff and crew are there to greet and meet the guest and dance with them during our Rock the Dog party right there. This is how we do it, Norwegian style. The party is done. Time to get back to office and print the schedule for my team, which I already prepared in my cabin.
Next stop office crew is Civitavecchia, Italy, where we expect arrive shortly before 0700 tomorrow morning.
Today, one of our main shows were cancelled, and that caused a lot of changes into the program. But we managed to do those changes. Obviously, guest satisfaction won't be the same, but one of our crew staff taking over the performance in the atrium. We put some the other game show in the theater, so we manage. People entertain. This is one of our crew staff, Valeria, the girl that saved the day with her Divas on the Deck tribute, and her little performance there in the atrium, which were replacing the other musicians who were performing in the main theater for that night. Now, sometimes those last minute changes can happen when you are on the cruise.
Alright, the 70s party is done. That was very nice and eventful celebration of life, celebration of disco music and ABBA for us. And now, time to have a rest, because tomorrow is another beautiful day. I was just in the elevator with this guy, the Filipino guy, and he says, billiard, and I was like, something like billiard, and I was like, billiard. I was like, billiard? That's how they call pool back home. I said, I don't play billiard. And he's like, billiard, and I'm like, what? And he's like, very hot. He said, very hot. I love Filipino accent, guys. I love Filipinos, but I couldn't figure out very hot. I thought he's talking about billiard. Anyway.
Beautiful Costa Smeralda in Civitavecchia, and this is Norwegian Breakaway story. It's a new day. We are in Civitavecchia. I stopped by the office to get my stuff because I want to work from the comfort of my stateroom. I already had the lunch, and now time to work. This is, by the way, Civitavecchia and Costa Smeralda, and I'm up to gangway. And that's how Civitavecchia, gateway to Rome, looks like.
The gangway is done. Ooh, it's super hot in Civitavecchia today. Time to change, relax a bit, then go back to work again. At the crew area, trying to get some stuff done right now. Actually, to YouTube related, because recently my channel achieved 3,000 views, and I'm trying to do the AdSense right there, but so far no success. My phone for some reason doesn't work. Verification code.
By the way, there was me in a tailor shop. I needed to tailor this pants, and from what I see right now, I couldn't make it a little bit shorter, but still I think okay like this. By the way, I purchased this pants I don't know how long ago, and it took for me over a month to finally do something within 5 minutes. Our tailor was so helpful. I don't know, I just forgot about them and then never got a chance. Anyway, but I do have plenty of pants and costumes and blah blah blah. All right, time to go eat and then wow the guests. We are leaving the port.
Time for the sunset. Millennium party for millennials tonight. Let's make it happen. The younger cruisers needs younger music. Few bits still going on, but I left because the party was not very well attended. Tomorrow is early port in Naples. I believe we arrive 6:45, so the attendance was not the best, even though it was millennial for millennials, and the kids, there was not that many kids. And to be honest, there's a lot of other things going on the ship, so.
Good morning, new day. Let me show you what's going on outside. It's Naples.
The morning started with editing of the video and then the lunch, and now I'm going to the office. Hey, afternoon vibe of Napoli. Here you go. And time for the gangway. Yes. I was already spent half an hour in my cabin preparing the schedule, preparing the program for the next cruise and stuff. And now it's time to shine and welcome our guests at the gangway with my team. So this is the gangway time, and looks like not the first time we're meeting here
Allure of the Seas. Probably we are having very similar itinerary right there. Anyway, gangway time for me and my team, and we're greeting and meeting the guests. Allure of the Seas, Norwegian Breakaway.
It's going to speed up the process of having you back on board. Once again, welcome back. Welcome home, Norwegian Breakaway. Hey, 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 breakaway.
Alright, gangway is done. I have changed already. And now one of my favorite parts to do, because I'm going to be having a dinner with the guests. Sometimes you can meet very interesting people, and the idea that I got paid for having a dinner, I mean, it's amazing, you know, having a blast. So let's do it. It was supposed to be nice, smooth, planned evening, but then one of my staff got to the medical and I need to redo the schedule for tomorrow. Completely redo the schedule. And tomorrow is a sea day at sea, so it's busy. Well, the show must go on and guests should not concern about that. So let's keep it rolling. It's not that the guests should not know it because it's a big secret. It's because, you know, they're on vacation. They don't need to know about those small details. They just need to enjoy. And the Latin fiesta is done. It was a really, really successful party. Wow, we should be proud of ourselves. And the crowd was great. And time to rest, tomorrow is a long day. I had a bingo, I had a lunch, now it's time for Mr. Sexy Legs. And day continues, day at sea. That's the busiest day, usually. Alright, Mr. Sexy Legs is done. Time to take a shower. It was fun. Just finished our newlywed game show. And I forgot that I haven't eaten. It's already 9 p.m. I have last chance to eat with a guest in a buffet. Alright, my quick dinner is done. Now I have 15 minutes break to change and to be at the glow party. Oof, 2 hours of dancing. I think I'm getting old for this business. You and me, look at, we're matching. Glow party is done. Woohoo! 2 hours of dancing. Yeah. Good morning, it's the next day. Today we arrived to Ibiza, but before we arrived like 1:30. There's so many things to do. Bingo and blah blah blah. Anyway, let's dive into this day. Alright, our busy day continues. We just finished our final bingo. We got a winner of the cruise. My lunch is done, / breakfast. Time to do some paperwork in my cabin. This is the backstage area. A little bit of behind the scene tour. Ibiza Saturday afternoon vibe. And I need to go to do the gangway duties. But before going to gangway, I'm gonna stop by the office and print the schedule, which I already prepared for my team. Because I'm a responsible manager and the schedule should be done by 6 p.m. Port vibe of beautiful Ibiza. Ooh, this is Breakaway Ibiza vibe. Have a very long gangway here in Ibiza in the middle of the day, and I just went to the terminal. Check, maybe I can be helpful here. Just walking around. By the way, there's already video of me in Ibiza and exploring this terminal, so check it out. Gangway here in Ibiza is very interesting because you can see so many things here. Again, this is the ship This is the city. That's the terminal. All right, off the gangway, I got a chance to relax for a bit in my stateroom or my cabin. Changed. I'm gonna go eat now very quick, and I'm gonna host the Perfect Couple game show. So what is this game show? This is for the couples. So they're gonna be participating in different physical activities or physical rounds. All about them having fun. Nice when the couples are outgoing and enthusiastic to participate and not a boring couples. Anyway, we'll make it happen. I'm gonna eat first and then the game show. Enjoy your meal. For me, the coffee and Ibiza. No opportunity to get off, but at least I have my nice meal in the mass with a nice view. New day, new adventures. A lot of things going on in Palma de Mallorca. But I have a training and I have to do something. After our assembly station training, spent in the office 2 hours. Now it's 12, almost 30, time to lunch. Mallorca vlog, and looks like Allure of the Seas are following us all over. It is so hot here. Cannot imagine. 12:25. Wow, so hot, so sunny. Well, it's the middle of July. The ending of July, to be honest. Wow, time to eat, time to work, because it's the last day of the cruise. Busy for me. Afternoon is a little bit different from the morning. No ferry anymore. Great view of Palma de Mallorca. Showtime. Gonna be hosting a Perfect Couple in the theater. This is something new. This cruise was very challenging. There are some shows were cancelled, and now on the last night we're putting the Perfect Couple game show in the theater. We need to provide some entertainment, so we'll make it happen. So it's a crazy evening. I'm not sure if I told you about last night. I needed to cancel my game show, The Perfect Couple. There was just no shows. We replaced it with something else. It was just like, to be honest, we should have put it in on different day. But the thing is, this cruise we're having some shows cancellation and the main shows, and then the main show tonight was cancelled, and we needed to put something in the theater. So we put My Perfect Couple, and I was struggling with looking for the contestants, because, you know, it's our last day of the cruise. People are already packing and stuff, but I managed to find 3 couples. There was maybe 50 people in the audience. We still made it. My team supported me big time on that, and now we're gonna go and do the movie sketch trivia again in the theater. It's big for us. Also, I got everything I need for tomorrow dework, because I'm starting at 5 in the morning. Oof. So I don't want to go back to the office after my game show, and the game show starts in about 20 minutes at 9 p.m. Let's go. Time to go. Look good. Everybody's ready. This is our creation right here.
Bring some stuff. Oh, yes. Pretty woman.
Wow!
Good morning, sunshine. This is Barcelona. I'm on the bridge. I can enjoy my morning coffee. It's important for me to get a coffee, of course, establish the right communication between the teams, and then make those announcements, because if I'm not gonna make those announcements correctly, or if I push the wrong buttons, the announcement might go to the staterooms too early, and then our guest obviously not gonna be happy about that. So I've done it before in the past. If you were on that cruise, I'm sorry. Sometimes it's just the matter of, you know, you're in hurry, you're in rush, you want to do announcements according to different color tags that are allowing our guests to disembark in orderly fashion. Alright, my announcement portion here at the bridge is done. Time to have a little rest. Announcements are done for the morning. As always, I enjoy the hospitality of the bridge team and also the beautiful views of embarkation port or disembarkation port, which is Barcelona in our case. On that note, that concludes this video. Check more videos on this channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, leave me a comment. What do you think about it? So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.